Yes.
Find flights.
Find flight. Click on
Some
flights
book.
and find flight and payment and log out.
Sign up.
So, miss each and every what are the scenarios we are doing, right? That is, we can call it as one business flow. See, for example, that is the flight booking business flow. For example, we are want to book the movie ticket. What is the business flow? Anyone just tell me if you can book for the Book My Show or Paytm anywhere. But what are the business flow points?
First of all, log into the portal. Either
Yeah. So okay, any portal.
application.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Yes.
need the any credentials. Sign in.
Yes.
If you don't have any account, just sign up the in portal.
Yeah.
And next, we'll see the.
So now you should be first will be we should understand our business flow. For example, I told for the Facebook application is our project. Is Facebook is our project. Okay, I think it is very small, right? So now everyone able to see, right? Facebook is our project. Okay. Okay, our project. So you need to record means first you should understand the business flow, because if you not understand the business flow, what will happen when you are recording the script, right? You can come to the back, these things means your script will be not work. So that is why you should understand the what is our business flow. Like Facebook application means what things we can do. We can launch the launch
URL.
URL. And after that launch, what we can do? Without login, we can do anything? No, right? We need to log in. And after login, what we can do? We can upload the video. And after that, what we can do? We can download the video. And after that download video, what we can do after that? What things you know for the Facebook? We can comment and share and like. And apart from this, we can do anything. We can do charting. And we have any other things will be there. Okay. Post ad also one thing. Okay. Post ad. And last one will be, say, after that logout. So this is our business flow. So you need to record means first you should understand the what are the steps will come one by one. Like first you need to launch URL, means you need to open the Facebook application, and then after that you need to give for the your credentials like username and password, and you need to log in for the successfully. After login, right, you need to do for the upload video, means you are upload for the some video, and you are doing for the download video. And sometimes what we can do, any see we are related our post or anything means we need to give for some comments also. And we want to share means we can share that what is the post ad is there, right? We want share means you can share. And if you want to like means we can click on like. We want chart means we want to someone will to chart means we can charting using for the charting option we can do. And after that we want to post any ad. So in the Facebook also we can post some ads also, right? We can post the ad and log out. So this is the business flow. So this business flow only one person we can do, or number of users will be do same?
Number of users.
Number of users. See, number of users also number of persons only. But in our technology, we can call it as users. Okay, virtual users we can call users. See, everyone will be login and everyone will be do the some upload video, download video, and everyone will be doing for the different transactions. So each and everyone we can call it as a transaction. So launch is one transaction, login and upload video, download the video and comment and share, like, charting, post ad, logout. So each and everyone we can consider as a transaction. So in this application, number of users access at a time also, our application will be is working fine or not, and application will be any slow happen or not. So we need to check for these things. So that is point of view. For example, in our Facebook application, you can assume. So day-to-day users will be increasing or decreasing?
It's increased.
Increasing. So what will happen? Maybe see, sometimes will be Facebook, Amazon, Flipkart will be, they will give for some offers. Okay, so we different deals will get, right, some festival season and this season. What will happen at that time? So normal time will be less number of users will access that Amazon or Flipkart. But when we are giving for the some deals, right, at that time what will happen? Everyone will be come to the application and they're doing for the, they will book for the their different product, and after that they will book the product. And so means what will happen at that time will be more load will happen. So maybe they not tested performance testing. So you don't know, okay, only 1 lakh users is expected, and based on that only you did further configurations like CPU, memory, these all things. But unexpectedly, what will happen? Load will be more. 5 lakh users will at a time log in and at a time doing for the product. At that time, what will happen? Their application will be crash. So at this situation, it is happening. So you can observe, anyone find any time. So this situation happened one time in Flipkart. Okay.
Amazon
so,
also.
Yeah, Amazon, Flipkart, these things happen because say they're not expecting for the more load, but they're getting for the more load. So that is why they're not done for the some performance testing. So before they are giving for the deal, means what they can do means, okay, our application is a 5 lakh users point of view. It's a working fine or not, and application will be, if it is at a time 5 lakh users access also, so my application is slow or not, we need to check. So we can check the, like we need to record the script, and after that execution, like we can check for the each and every transaction. We are meeting our SLA nothing, but I told, right, each and every action transaction SLA will be 2 seconds for the universal. Means launch will be, you can access 1 lakh users, 2 lakh or 5 lakh users also, within 2 seconds will be open. So client is asking to, within 2 seconds is happening or not, we need to check. And okay, maybe it's a 5 lakh users also, within 2 seconds is happen for the all the transactions, then their application will be good. Then we can tell the, okay, you can go to proceed with 5 lakh users, your application will be good, then you can go with the deals. So maybe we are executed 5 lakh users, we observe that launch, login and everywhere will be, it is taking for the response time more than 2 seconds. Then what we can do? So if a 5 lakh user point of view, maybe your application CPU memory is not sufficient. So could you please increase for the CPU memory if you want to go with the deals with the 5 lakh user point of view? Then they will be changed for their configuration settings like CPU, memory and network. These all things they will change. Then what will happen? They will keep the deals also. The deals will be good. So their application will be never crash. So that is point of view. Any application, just I given for example for the Facebook and same to the Flipkart, Amazon. But any application, right, nowadays, everyone will be using for the web applications only. In banking sector or insurance or healthcare domain or anywhere we are using for the online application only. So that is why every application will be some load will happen. So if it is a load, nothing but number of users. So number of users accessing that application, their transactions will be like this application will be slow or not, we need check. So majorly that point of view we are doing for the performance testing. It's clear, everyone?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah, thank you. So yesterday we seen, right, virtual user generate means virtual user generator nothing but we want to record the business flow and generate the script statement purpose, we can use for the virtual user generator. And going to the, these all will be components for the load runner. So load runner is a performance tool. In the performance tool, we have the 5 components. What are the components? Means virtual user generator and controller and agent process and load generator and analyzer. So every day will be, today's class completed. Definitely tomorrow I'll ask for the interview questions for everyone. Okay. So now what is the virtual user generator? I explained. See, what are the business flow we are recording after generate for the script statement purpose, we can use for the virtual user generator. So virtual user generator we are recorded yesterday. So only single user point of view are recorded. But I want for the what is the performance testing? I want to execute for the multiple users. So in the virtual user generator, we can't do for the multiple user point of view. Then what we can do using for the controller, nothing but we can design the scenario and execute with the multiple user point of view. We can use for the controller. So once controller is completed, then execution is completed. Some 1,000 users, 1,000 users execution is completed. Then what can do? We need to analyze the results. Like the analyze results, nothing but see, for example, these transactions will be there. We need to check for the launch, how much response time it is taken. This is the taken from 1.06 seconds. And after that, login is a 1,000 user point of view. This is the okay. It took for the 1.34 seconds happen. Means we need to go to the analyzer and we need to observe for the this transaction, each and every transaction, how much time it is taken. And after that, download will be taken for the 2.0 second. And comment will be, it is a happen only for within 1.0 second. So share it is a 1.67 seconds. So just randomly I'm giving, okay, this is not a correct results, just I'm giving for the randomly, whatever maybe I'm giving, okay. Means we need to analyze the like this, maybe charting, it took for the 2.1 second. And post ad took for the 3.0 second. And logout, it is happened for the 1.23 seconds. So means once execution is completed with the 1,000 users, okay, 1,000 users. Now what we can do, we need to analyze the results, like go to the analysis tool, one of the tool that is also, we want to analyze the tool, like what is the launch response time it's take fine for the average of the 1,000 users, 1.06. Means what is our SLA? 2 seconds. So we are good, right? 1.06 means, okay, this is the good, login is okay. And upload video also we are taking for the 1.76, means we are meeting for the SLA 2 seconds. So this is the 2 seconds happen. Okay, so 2 seconds also fine. This is also 1.0 and 1.67. You can observe charting is took for the 2.1 second. For more than this or not. So you need to find the why it is this charting transaction taken high response time, and post ad also it is took for the 3.0 second. So why it is happen for the more response time? So like maybe CPU memory is sufficient. So for example, you can go to the CPU memory point of view, task manager. So we are able to see the memory, how much percentage is showing?
83.
83. CPU will be 40 only. So for CPU memory point of view, when your execution done right, maybe it is crossing more than 80%. So that is why also your transaction response time will be high. So we conclude memory is more than 80%. That is why we are response time will be high for charting and post ad. So then what we can do? Just we need to send for the one report to the client. Some configuration team. So actually we are executed with the 1,000 users. Okay, 1,000 users. Most of the transactions, all transactions we are getting for the 2 seconds as within SLA, but post ad and charting is taken 2.1 second because of memory is crossed for the more than 80%. Could you please increase for the memory utilization? We need to send to the mail. Then they will be okay. 1,000 user point of view, this memory is not sufficient. Then they will increase the memory. Then again we can do test with the 1,000 users. Then we are getting for the transaction response time will be 1.1, and this is the we are taking for the 1.0. It is taken. Then we are good, right? Results now. Good or not? So now all transactions we are getting for the within 2 seconds only. Then we are good. Then what we can do? This all results we can send to the report. Okay, we are executed 1,000 users. All transactions we are getting for the within 2 seconds, and CPU memory also good. Please find the below results for your reference. So our job will be finished. So that is point of view we can use for the analyzer. It's clear, everyone? So now I will go to the again. So this is the virtual user generator. I think I will open starting onwards because everyone will be new only, right? So virtual user generator, this is the virtual user generator. So if you open this virtual user generator, once you open the virtual user generator, we are able to see the what is the version of the virtual user generator 2021. And it is opening for the our virtual user generator. So you should wait for the until this open. See, it is open right now. Once you open, you are able to see the like this. And after that, if you want create new script means click on this plus icon. And after that, one pop-up window will open, create new script. So yesterday already I told web HTTP HTML protocol we can select because we are doing for the all web-based application only, like banking application, insurance, healthcare domains, and for different applications, all also web-based applications. So that is why I'm selecting for the protocol. We can call it as a protocol, web HTTP HTML protocol. And after that, here we need to give for the script name. So script name also we need to give for the proper. So you are doing for the, because everyone we are going to as a not a fresher, so everyone will going to as a experience. So by seeing the script also someone as a who is a good experience, okay, is a good professional guy. Maybe you can give for the flight booking only you are given FB underscore something you are given. Then he can observe that okay, he don't know for the performance testing, maybe he don't have good experience. So that is why when you are giving for the script name also we need to give for the proper, like now we are doing for the flight booking application. What is that application name? Web tour is our application name. What is that? Web tour. In that web tour, what we are doing? What
Flight
we are
booking.
doing? Flight booking. Flight booking. So you need to give for the date. And see, after this is the like this you need to give, means your which application you are doing, and in that what scenario you are doing, like is a flight booking or ticket cancel the book, or what is the scenario you are doing, you need to give that. And after that date. So this is the script path will be there, right? So this script path will be script path nothing but this is the, it is saving for the in this location documents we use an scripts, it is saving this location for this script. Now you can click on create button. See, after that click on create button, it will open like this. And after that you need to restart recording, means click on this record button, just click on record button. So after that one pop-up window will open, start recording. For here we have the different applications. Application nothing but browser, Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge or Internet Explorer. So if you can select anything is fine. So for my point of view, I selected for the Google Chrome. And after that, this is the flight booking application. That is why I given for this flight booking application. Maybe you are doing Facebook, means you can give Facebook. Maybe you are doing some LIC application, you can give for the www.lic application. But now I am doing for the which application? Web tour application as a flight booking application. So I copied, pasted that here. And after that, we need to start recording. So once you can click on start recording, what will happen? Like, see which browser we are selected?
Google Chrome.
Google Chrome. Automatically this Google Chrome will open, and what is the URL you are given, automatically it will open. You can observe. See, I click on OK. See, automatically the Google Chrome will open. See, you can observe here recording events. Means our script will be, we are recording. See, it is a web tour is open. See, I open manually or automatically the tool is open.
It's automatically.
Automatically tool will open. So you can now we are doing for the what we are doing. So launch is completed. After launch, what we can do?
Login.
Login. So you need to give for the transaction name. What is the transaction? Login. So just you can give for the login. Click on OK. and we need to give for the login details. See, by default, this application will be Jojo and BEAN, Bean password. Click on login. See, login is completed or not, login transaction is completed. Means you need to end the end transaction. This is the end transaction. Click on here and click on login. Now what we are doing, we are clicking for the flight button. So you can give for the transaction name is a click on flights. And okay. Then now you can click on flights. So you should wait for the until page will be loaded. Don't close once, click on this, immediately don't close this. Click on flights. So now it is a page will be loaded. Now you can click on flights. And next what we are doing, find flight. What is the transaction name? Find flight. Control V and okay. Now you can select for the departure city, arrival city. And now I am selecting for the Los Angeles to, and I am selecting for the London. Okay. And if you want change that means you can change. Okay. And this is also window and business and click on continue. See now observe, this is the find flight transaction only. That is why I'm not ending for the this transaction. I'm continuing for the finding the flight. So you can observe here. So Los Angeles to London. Actually, I booked for the 7th month, 27th date. So these all available flights. So you need to select for the any one of the flight. Depends on the your availability of the time and depends on the cost. You need to select for the any one of the flight. Click on continue. See, find flight is completed, right? You need to end the transaction name is find flight. Now what is the transaction?
Payment
Payment
details.
details. Click on this and enter for the payment details and click on OK. Now you can enter for the address of this. Okay. I'm giving for the Madhapur and Hyderabad. So you can give for the any name. So this is the we can give for the anything is fine. And the expiry date of the credit card and click on continue. See, payment is completed. Thank you for booking the through web tour application. Where ticket is booked completed. Final what we can do, we need to sign off. Before sign up, you need to end the transaction payment details. And next what we are doing for the sign off, right? You can give it as a name, sign off. And click on OK and click on sign off. See, what is the our business flow? All business flow I recorded or not?
Recorded.
So we need to end this sign up. Now you need to stop recording. This is the stop recording button. Just you can click on stop recording button. Once you complete for the entire business flow, just click on stop record button. See, automatically the code will be written. No need to write manually anything. Now you can observe here. See, this is the login is started here. You can observe start transaction, LR start transaction, LR underscore start transaction is a login. And see login, this is the login page. It is a code will be automatically generated. See, username, password I given Jojo B. Means this code belongs to login part. And you can come down and I ended for transaction here. And after that, click on flight is started. And all transaction will be happen. You can see sign off also came. Got it right? So now we need to just execute this. See, you can observe runtime viewer also. Application is launching, login, payment, and logout. So your script will be pause. So you can go here and you can observe for the transaction response time of. So how many times you are executed? Only one user. So one user is taken for the 264 seconds only. But you want to execute number of times means we need to go to the runtime settings. We have the some settings will be there. You can give for the here 10 means you can give for the 10 times. Now you can just execute. Now you can observe 10 times will execute means launch happen, login and payment, again login, again payment, again login. It will happen 10 times. See now 10 times will be, it is a executing means 10 users will be executing. See now we can observe for the results. Now you can observe. See how many times it is showing here. Last time it showed for only one user. Now it is how many times it is showing? 10. Means login is happened 10 times, click on flights 10 times, and find flight 10 times, payment details 10, sign off also 10 times is happened. So what is the response time is taken for 10 users is the less than 1 second only it is happened for all transactions. Means here we can do for the, okay, you can think about that. We can do for the 1 lakh means we can't do here. The 100 also not possible because this is point of view we can do for only just 10 to 20 like this we can do. But we want to do for the more number of users means using the controller we can execute for this test. Okay. So now I will explain for the what are the functions will be generated in our script. See, I miss for the launch, right? You can come here. We have the manual also. We need to give for the start and end transaction. This is the start transaction. Give it as a name, launch URL. And the same transaction name you need to give. So after this, you need to end the transaction name is a LR end transaction. So now we are giving for the LR start transaction, LR end transaction. Which purpose we are giving? Anyone? Which purpose we are giving for the start and end transactions?
Nothing URL, you can't do anything.
No, not that point. See, you are giving start and end transaction. Why you are giving means to measure the particular transaction response time. So you need to give for the start and end transactions. Means we want to measure the particular this code for the how much time it is taking for the up to here to here. Means if you not given this transaction name, it is calculated. So you can observe here, replay summary, you can go. It's a launch time, it's calculated. No, right? This launch is there, not there. So that is why if you not given for the start and end transaction, what is the transaction time happen for the launch? You don't know. So that is why to measure the transaction response time point of view, we need to give for the transaction start and end transaction. See now you can observe web URL. So when it is web URL will come and you can come down and it is generated for the web submit data functions. So web URL is one function and one more is the web submit data. So these functions when it is open means say you can go to the our application, assume I'm clicking for the URL. So I click on this means what will happen? I click means just I entered only just click on. Click means it is generated as a web URL function. So that is why it is launch. Then after that, you can go there. And after that, what we are doing, we are entering some data. Like I'm giving for the username and password. And after that, click on login. So means this login page, you can observe here, which function it is generated, web submit data. Means you are submitting some data to the application. That is why it is generated for the web submit data. Got it? Which function it is generated? Web submit data. Then going to here again. After that, search flight button. Click on flights. You can go to application. Now you are clicking or you are submitting any application, anything you are submitting means you are writing anything. No, right? For clicking. So which function it will generated? Anyone? Just I clicked only. Flight button. I clicked it. So which function it is generated? web URL, right? See, web URL. And after that, I done for the find flight button, means I'm submitting for the some details to the application, means Los Angeles to this, and you are giving for these details and you are selecting, means you are submitting some data to the application. So find flight button also you will get for the web submit data. See, and after that you are clicking for the continue, and after that here also we are submitting some flight number, we are selecting some flight. So that is why it is generated for the again web submit data only. See, I say this is the flight number. See which function it is generated, web submit data. And after that payment details. Payment also I am entering for the first name, last name, address one, means we are submitting some data to the application. It is generated for the web submit data function. And going to the last one, what I am doing, just clicking for the sign up. If you are clicking means which function it will generate it?
URL.
Web URL. See, it is a web URL happen. Now is everyone is clear, right? So in this application code also is not a code. So just you are clicking anything, then it is generating for the web URL. You are submitting any data to the application, you are getting for the web submit data. Clear everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
So means only two function only it is generating, web URL and web submit data. When it is generating for the web URL and web submit data means you are click the application thing, anything, anywhere. So it is generating as a web URL. Some data you are submitting to the application, then it will generate for the web submit form. So clear everyone?
Actually, I have some doubt.
Yes, now it's
When
questions and answer time only. We can continue.
you run the test now, so how do you know what codes are using this developer?
Sorry.
We know the code was coming.
So this code will be automatically, this load runner tool will be, they are written for the some code in backend. Okay, if you click on this means it will generate this function, and if you entering some data means it is generated for the web submit data, and this all things will be they written for the their point of in this application who developed this application. Got it? So anyone any doubts regarding this, regarding today class? You can ask me, no problem. Feel everyone can install for the software tomorrow. Tomorrow I will share to everyone, and you can installation will be I will show for the one class how to we can install the software also. Okay, thank you for joining everyone. We'll meet for the tomorrow same time. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye everyone.
Okay.